The summer season is almost here, and with that, we normally welcome a lot of tourists.
Yes.
But also a lot of workers who come overseas.
That is true.
Yes. But imagine trying to get a job overseas, trying to find housing, trying to find a way to get around.
Ugh.
It's a lot you don't think about, right? The good news is we have two people on the couch who have thought about that. We have Mike and Reverend Rebecca on the couch today. Thank you both for being here today.
Well, thank you for having us.
Yes. Happy to have you both. So you're talking to us a little bit today about ABC, which is Assisting Bicycle Commuters. Is that right?
Right.
Perfect. So just tell us a little bit about how this got started, what this group is.
Well, I mean, the group started by chance, actually. A fellow by the name of Bob Parsons, who was former mayor of Bethany Beach, in 2004, started collecting bikes for students that were here on the work travel visas, the J1 students. And out of his backyard, he was providing bikes to the kids.
That's awesome.
20 years later, we continue.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
If you think about it, they don't only need to get to work, but they're living here.
Yeah,
They
well,
need to
and
get around.
I mean, parking is a pain in the butt. So if you don't have a vehicle, if you don't have a parking pass, so a bicycle is really a great way to get around, especially our beach towns. But it's also a convenient way from a money standpoint, too.
Yeah, definitely. So the community can help you guys out, though, because we want to get as many people, as many bikes as we can. So you have something coming up where the community can help you out with that.
Well, it's kind of interesting. There's two things. Number one is every day we're getting bikes donated, because all the bikes we manage are donated by people in the community. But once a year, we have a bike sale. Because a number of the bikes that are donated are very high-end, very good quality bikes. And the money that we generate at the bike sale, which is being held on May 25th, from 9 till 12 at the Mariners Church in Bethany. That money that we generate supports the ministry for the whole year.
That's great.
So,
wow. Reverend, what does it mean to you to have something like this, where it really helps so many people in the community?
Well, it's our blessing to be able to partner with ABC and to have a space that they can use. Some of the folks of our church are involved with it as well, as they do the training to make sure that those riding the bikes are safe when they're out on the roads of Ocean View and Bethany and all the areas around, and to have the parking lot big enough for all the bike sales when we come out to, at Mariners Bethel and Ocean View, to be able to do that.
Yeah. So in addition to the sale, when people want to maybe donate bikes for the ABC, what kind of bikes are you looking for? What condition do they have to be in order to be donated?
Well, it's an interesting question, because the way we approach it is we'll take any bike that anyone wants to donate. Obviously, the bikes in better shape are the ones we want. We've got 16 volunteers who are, work on the bikes and make sure that they're safe and for the students to use. But we also, the bikes we get that we won't use but are still usable, we donate either to the Shepherd's office in Georgetown, which is the homeless program, or with our partnership with Del Dot Bike Program in Rehoboth, we donate bikes there because they're also providing bikes to J1 students.
Oh, wow.
And so there's a kind of a circle of life, we don't turn anything down.
I love that. Yeah, it's a good thing that you have that many donations, that you can do that. And so if people are donating bikes, are you also accepting like helmets? Or is that something separate?
No, we definitely, the students are required to take a helmet. Now, whether they use it or not is another thing. But we buy helmets. People donate helmets. So yeah, anything like that is definitely helpful. We don't turn it down.
Are you guys always looking for volunteers, people to get involved?
It's interesting. We actually don't look for volunteers. They find us.
Good. Even better.
And so right now, like I said, we've got about 16 volunteers. They do everything from mechanical, spinning wrenches, as we saw. We've got people that are involved with community engagement, the student engagement, the scheduling, the training, the managing the facility. So it's a pretty interesting operation. It really is.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I think a lot of people will, maybe if they're doing their spring cleaning, getting ready for summer, they have their helmets, they have their bikes. How can they get them to you guys?
Just either contact us through the church.
Perfect.
or they can bring the bike by and drop it off at the church at our building, which is in the rear of the property. And there's a bike rack outside of it. But it's easy to find because we have a sign on the building now.
Great. All right. Well, we definitely want to support you guys and the church. So one more time, so people can make note of it, the when, the where for the bike sale, and yeah, all the details of that.
So the bike sale is on Saturday, May 25th, from 9 till 12, and it's going to be in the pavilion behind the Hope Center on the property for Mariners Bethel
Fantastic.
Church.
Perfect. You got it. Well, thank you both so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate it, and thanks for all you do. Go check out your bikes, guys. Go find your helmets, your elbow pads, your knee pads, whatever you have.
Safety vests.
Exactly. We want all of it. So you can do that right now. We will take a quick break, and we'll be right back.